was Demented World. Okay, it was Demented World, Bob Lord. No, we had a record company. It was a local record company that a guy owned, and he basically ripped me and Anthony off. Our CD was charting around the country. We made very little money off that. I forget. I think we split a quarter, literal quarter per CD sold, something like that. And then he took all the merch money because we were selling T-shirts and posters. I have told this story a million times. And then he was stupid because then we come to New York and we just blow up. And then he didn't have the mindset to re-release that CD to the New York market. Oh my God, it would have sold tens of thousands. It probably would have sold a minimum of 100,000 in New York alone. He didn't have the mindset to do that. And then he strong-armed us at a mall up there in Western, where the hell was the mall? The Natick Mall, I think. He wanted a meeting with me and Anthony because our CD was taking off. We were doing these CD signings that were lasting pretty much all day. We would show up and we were amazed by the lines. We couldn't believe all these people were coming out to have their CD signed. And this guy, he knew he had something. And he managed Bozo the Clown. This is a true story. I don't think the original Bozo the Clown. And he had something to do with that song, na 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 na, hey, 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 goodbye. I think he said something like he was in the recording studio when that band was recording that song and they needed a name for the band and a radiator was blowing steam. So he suggested they call themselves Steam. I think that's the story. Anyway, this guy, pretty full of himself, knew that me and Anthony were a meal ticket. He goes, I want to meet with you guys. We didn't have representation at this point. We had just taken off, and we meet at the Natick Mall, and he has contracts. He wants to manage us. And then he brought this giant guy. Let's just put it that way. Very intimidating. His muscle. I'm like, who is this guy? And it felt more like he was like, it felt like there was like a subtle threat or something. And we were smart enough not to sign that, thank God. And then we got legit representation after that with Super Agent Bob Eatman. But never forget the meeting in the mall. We were really creeped out, and he's sliding contracts in a food court. I'm like, I think we deserve more than a meeting in a food court.